Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Inside the World. What a week. It was all right.
Can I say
No,
this?
it was atrocious.
I hated
It was all right.
this week sucked.
What do you? Well, for us,
For us.
for teams that are bad, it didn't go bad. Because
that are
oops, they
good.
did it
For
again.
teams that are good, it didn't go well.
Well, no.
Well.
Not necessarily.
Hey,
The Ravens lost.
yeah, let's start it off there. Ravens versus Dolphins, Joe. That's good.
That is good.
That
is
TJ,
good.
That's good.
That is good.
Oh, wait, that was
Logan,
Thursday game. Yeah.
Doesn't really
Different.
matter.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
could care less.
I like the big
like
fat
that.
guy.
The
jumping in
Dolphins
for
had
almost touchdown.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
hey.
the BFG, the big fat guy.
Dude, the
jumped
Dolphins
in.
had the
Yeah,
game
that
plan
was
to stop
awesome.
Lamar Jackson, dude. They blitzed the heck out of him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
Oh, I love to actually watch that, and I'm telling you right now, teams versus the Baltimore Ravens are going to do exactly what the Dolphins did. They stack the box, everybody on the line, and would pressure Lamar and make him throw the ball quick. And it was tough for him to be able to roll out of the pocket because there's so many people coming at him at
The only
once.
reason they got a touchdown was because of penalties on that 99-yard drive.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you
It
think
was.
that's going to be their main focus now? Like, or do you think they're going to be practicing for that and preparing for that?
The Ravens or
Yeah.
defenses against the Ravens?
Dude, there's only so much you can prepare
Right.
for
There's
that,
only
though.
so much you could
You
do.
can't
I mean,
really-
you're really just going to have to trust other things besides. I mean,
Men up
Lamar's going to have
front.
to be able to throw the ball quick, and the receivers are going to have to be able to get open quick. So I love that. And finally, dude, the Ravens
know.
lose a game because they've been,
Yeah.
we said it, dude. We said they've been flirting with this
Yep.
garbage the entire season so far.
Easily could have at least like 3 more losses.
Yeah.
You're right. They're still first in the AFC
Yeah.
North.
Somehow. Way to
Somehow.
go, Steelers.
Yeah,
This
'cause
is
the
a
Steelers
fun
ripped
fact.
that.
This is the Dolphins' first win versus Baltimore since Week 11 of
The
2015.
point differential was insane. It was like 136 to like 16 the past like 8 games or something like that.
Oh, that was the Ravens Dolphins.
Yeah.
Wow.
Insane.
Someone made a lot of money off of this game.
Hey, good job, Dolphins. Are the Dolphins going to turn it around a little bit now that they beat the Ravens?
No, they're 3-7. What are they gonna do?
Yeah.
Well, they're not going to make the playoffs. I'll tell you that much.
Exactly.
So,
So,
Yeah.
who cares about them?
all right, fair
The
enough.
Saints almost beat the Titans.
Hey, wait, real quick, shout out to a decent game. Sorry.
Oh, also, did you hear what the Dolphins offered for Watson? Apparently,
no, I'm interested.
I think it was like, crap. No, I forget. It was like 3 first-round picks and 2 like second-round picks. There was no players involved allegedly,
No players involved.
Wow.
but apparently it was like one of the like biggest trade like offers ever.
So that sounds
And
pretty good.
It didn't go through
Holy
because of
crap.
the legalities between Deshaun Watson and. Okay.
And the
Holy
Dolphins owner.
crap. That's
Yeah.
a lot.
Wow. All right.
But
Good for
Didn't
the
know about
Dolphins owner.
that.
Good for the
It
Dolphins.
makes
owner.
sense because if you're going to do that and not give away players,
And then he
it's a
can't-
win now mode.
yeah,
Bam, bam, bam.
imagine he can't play, and then you don't have any first-round
Right.
picks for the
Yeah,
Bucks,
you
like,
you literally screw yourself. And by the time he's able to play, all the good people you have on your team, you
They're
either
gone.
have to pay him or get rid of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that makes sense why they would have to, figure all that stuff out first.
all right.
Next, Titans, Saints, close game.
That was a close game.
21-23.
It's a really good game,
Impressive.
honestly.
It was impressive by the
You think
Saints.
if they had Alvin Kamara, they just would have won? Think that was a difference?
It could have been.
It
I
was
mean,
a
you could say
difference.
that for any game that's
I know.
close where a team doesn't have a player. I mean, then again, if the Titans had Derrick Henry,
Yeah.
would it have been a blowout? You
I
know?
don't think that I don't know if having Kamara would have made a huge difference because they had a whole different game plan going into it. Like, they still used Ingram, and he did do well, but
Mhm.
they did definitely pass more, and I feel like they wouldn't have with Kamara being there, and that might have changed the outcome of the game.
Yeah, I'll say very good timing to get Mark Ingram. I'll say that much. I mean,
Yeah,
it
he
didn't
only
result
had
in a
47
win.
yards rushing, but he did have 61 passing. So
And he had a couple touchdowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how did the Titans end up just winning the game? Did they kind of control the game the entire time? I mean,
They had the lead, I'm pretty sure, like the entire time.
it's
Yeah.
pretty much that's what it seemed like to me. Like they were just leading the entire game. The Saints just couldn't quite catch up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it came down to that 2-point conversion. They didn't get it, and then that was the.
Yeah, ran out
Ball
of
game.
time. Yeah.
So what are your guys' thoughts on the Titans now after this game? Does anything change?
Nope.
I mean, I think they're going to lose some
Dude,
games without Derrick Henry.
who was it? Devontae Freeman looked kind of good in that game.
Oh, Devonta
No,
Foreman.
yeah.
Foreman, sorry.
Devonta
Yeah.
He
Foreman.
looked kind of
yeah.
good in that game.
Yeah.
Hey, good for him, man, because he got hurt his rookie season, I believe, and never really got a chance, and now he's back on a team, and
Yeah.
he looks
Like,
really
the
good.
Titans are going to lose some games here without Derrick Henry, but I still see
I don't
them
think they
easily
are.
going
Dude.
into
They
the
got
playoffs.
such an easy schedule. I
Yeah,
don't
they
even
have
know
one
if
of
they
the
are.
easiest schedules.
Yeah, Titans are set up to succeed.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Titans. You have already booked yourself a playoff
The
spot.
Titans have won 6 straight games. That is the longest active streak currently in the NFL.
Yeah, they're gonna keep winning, dude. Like I said, upsets do happen every week, but their schedule's so easy. Like,
An upset that didn't happen was Bills and Jets.
so yeah, that game was close as frick for a little bit, and then out of nowhere, I looked at the TV and the Bills just went off.
Yeah.
For
Out
how
of
long was
nowhere.
that close for, though? A while? Like a quarter?
I
What
was
are
the
we
half,
talking?
I think.
A whole
No,
half?
It was
I
they
don't know if
Buffalo put up 10 points in the first quarter, and then they put up 7 in the second, so 17-3 going into halftime, and then
Yeah, Buffalo got 21 points in the third quarter. And then 7 points.
Hey, I feel like the Bills knew what they had to do after the
yeah.
past
So,
2
the
weeks.
the
that they
Bills
had.
had 17 points at the end of the half. So
Listen.
at that point, I'm like, can they score or what? Like,
Mike
what's
White
going
threw
on?
like 3 or 4 interceptions. You are
But
not
dude,
the
that's
guy,
like
buddy.
what Peyton Manning would do, though. So
Really?
Yeah,
like
Peyton
he
Manning
would.
do.
he's trying to
fine. He's
break.
chilling.
He's trying to break Peyton
For most
Manning's
interceptions.
interception record.
Peyton Manning did have the most picks for his rookie year. You know, he led the league in picks.
I heard it here first, kids.
Mike White.
Mike White.
That's Mike White.
Peyton
It's
Manning.
absolute.
Too,
It's
though.
a carbon copy of Peyton
Oh, yeah.
Manning.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, this game.
Hold on, real quick.
What?
So, since the Bills beat down the Jets, are you still skeptical
Yes.
about the Bills?
Yes.
Still skeptical, or a little bit more back on track? Diggs
still
finally did
skeptical.
something.
I'm still skeptical.
I'm still a little bit skeptical. I'll be curious to see next week what
Are
they
they a top like 2
If
or
it
3
wasn't
team in
for-
the AFC?
do. Oh, they go against the Colts
AFC.
next week.
Oh, that's a game right there.
Oh
Hey.
boy,
The Colts.
I don't even know who I want to win that game. To
I
be
want the
honest,
Colts to win that game.
See, the thing, you just got to wonder, are the Bills going to show up? Because if the Bills show
Right.
up, in my opinion, they can
Dang.
beat any team.
You know what they would do?
Right.
I want them to win, though, because I want the Steelers to get in the wild card spot. So that's a very
we kind of
interesting
need the
predicament.
Bills to probably
Yeah, we
win
kinda
that
do need
game.
them to win that game.
So
Because that division's close as heck between the Patriots and Bills now.
Yeah?
it is. It is.
Yeah.
So are Bills top like 2 or 3 team in the AFC?
I wouldn't put them.
I'm trying to think who-
Right now,
I
like the
don't
top teams
know.
right now are Titans, Bills, Ravens. Dude, Ravens need to get the heck out of there. Chiefs. Yeah,
crazy.
I would say they are looking at this.
Chiefs.
Yeah, I would say. Dang, I don't
He
know.
said,
That's tight.
say
the
yeah, they
AFC is pretty tight.
They're top 3.
Like the
in
Patriots
AFC.
look hotter to me right now. I mean, the freaking.
excuse me.
I'm gonna say
the
yeah.
Colts look
Hey,
hot.
we'll find out a lot whenever they play the Colts. That is an
Yeah.
exciting game. Is that a 1
Yeah.
o'clock game? Oh, I cannot wait for that.
That's
game.
it, yeah.
Oh, I'm so
Dude, I want to
excited.
see the Bills play the Patriots, man. That's a division game we're going to
Yeah.
see twice. I'm so
Yeah.
excited for that
It's a
game.
1 o'clock game.
Heck
That's
yeah.
going to tell a lot.
That'll be great. All right, what were you pointing at me before?
Because the Washington football team beat the Bucks,
Man,
and you picked the Bucks.
dude,
to win.
what could I have possibly done this week to get away with a freaking win? Survivor poll is over. I had Steelers originally. Frank had Steelers. As soon as I found Ben was out, all right, I got to make a switch. Look at it. Safest pick this week. Tom Brady and the Bucks coming off a bye. The version of the football team, they can't freaking beat anybody.
Wow. Almost like the Titans and the Jets situation. huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's freaking
Uh,
ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, it's
It's
crazy.
ridiculous.
Finally caught up to you.
Why do I feel like everybody's so happy that I lost? Like I would have been
am.
rooting
I'm
for you.
ecstatic.
I would have been rooting for you
I'm
guys.
pretty happy about it.
No, you guys picked the same team like 3 weeks in a row, and then both of your teams technically.
Yeah, but those teams won, so how could you even be mad? I don't get it.
because that's not what the people wanted, dude. They wanted like anticipation. They want to know who could win this
Yeah.
week.
Pretty much. It
Yeah,
was,
well, we
It was
both
either
picked
they
different.
both lose or they both
yeah,
win.
pretty
we
much
both
you-
picked different teams this week.
Yeah, you
well,
both
Bear.
kinda
Well, you
lost.
didn't though, really.
We did
but
both
pretty
lose.
much, it's like the universe was like, "Yeah, I'm sick of this." Like when you made the universe sick of that segment, that they had to say, "You know what? You're the reason why the freaking you and Frank are the reason why the Steelers lost." Tied.
Wow. What about your dream, Joe?
Yeah.
That was pretty much your
Yeah.
fault. So
Hey,
don't even put
hey,
that load on
You know what?
me.
The dream wasn't even exact. I had Boswell. He missed the winning field goal,
Ah.
OT, and tie. The only thing that was accurate was OT and that they were tied. Anywho, so what? The Washington football team going to the playoffs now or what?
No.
No.
Yeah, I mean, Heineke said it himself after the game. This is the one he wanted to win so bad after the playoff loss,
makes
and
sense.
they all came out there, guns blazing,
Without
and controlled
Chase
the
Young.
Yeah, Chase Young got hurt.
Yeah,
That's the
early
crazy
on.
part
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Although he hasn't been doing
He
much.
hasn't
it's
done
been underwhelming, but yeah, they did it. I mean, good job.
Hey, good for them.
Now they're gonna lose all the rest of their games.
Yeah.
Let's go,
Lions-
football team.
Lions Steelers tie game.
Yeah,
You
I
can
don't
watch
even
our
wanna talk- Yeah, just
recap.
watch the recap. I don't even want to talk.
pretty
about
much
it.
really
freaking. I don't
depressing.
know. Yeah. This shows a lot about the Steelers. Tough schedule ahead.
Yeah.
They tied Mason Rudolph.
You know what's
Ain't
sad?
it,
I
Chief?
kid you not. They could have been in their prime with Ben, AB, and Bell, and this still could have happened. You know what I mean?
This
Because
still
that's just
coulda
what they
happened.
do.
Right. No,
honestly.
except the score would have been like 44-44.
Right, because our
tie, you
defense
know?
was butt back then. Yeah, but whatever. Hey, just watch the recap. Sad Panda.
And really, the Steelers are fortunate that we didn't lose to the Lions
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
their
Mark
offense
my
looked
words,
way
dude.
better.
We have such a tough schedule. They will win a lot of these games. I would not be surprised.
The
But we will-
Steelers?
yes, but we will miss
Yeah.
the playoffs because of that half
Yeah,
loss. I would not be
100%.
surprised. That's what they
Mhm.
do.
yeah, no doubt.
They
no
will
doubt.
fight the second half of the season and they will come up just short.
Hopefully. I mean, that's what they have done.
Yeah, in other news, you found the worst kicker in the league in that game as well.
Yeah, they literally just pulled him off the street. It was like, hey, would you want
He's
to
been
kick
doing
for
good
us?
for them. Like,
Hold on. They said before that as long as kicking 37 yards is the longest made kick.
Yeah.
It's like barely over an extra point.
Now, I don't know how many attempts that he's had over 37
Yeah, I
yards.
know.
Still, that's not a
It's
good
like, oh, was
stat.
that ball blocked or something?
Oh, that's
No.
barely
That was
further than an
bad.
extra point these
Oh,
days.
did he kick the laces? No.
Nope.
It just
that was bad.
anyway.
Guy just stinks.
A game that I want to talk about: Colts and Jags.
What do you want to talk about?
What do you want
GJ?
to talk about?
I don't, dude. Who cares? Colts won.
Okay.
Colts.
And you're saying, oh, it doesn't matter if they win because it'd be a close game.
Who cares?
It
They
was a
probably
close
played
game.
down to their competition, dude. Carson Wentz was like, hey, I'm about to have a kid right now. I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh,
That's the only reason they
yeah,
won.
he didn't
What
play
are you
the
talking
greatest.
about? Indianapolis put up 17 points in the first half, and then what? The rest of the game, field goal.
Okay. So what are you on about?
That's awful.
Yeah, well, I am a little bit disappointed in
I feel
the
like
Colts.
any other team would have wiped them.
No, you can't say that.
Not this year.
Yeah, you can't
Dude.
say that.
Not this year.
Putting up 17 points in the first half, and they're in the first quarter.
That just seems like something teams would do, though. Oh, we're up
Yeah,
now. We
who
can kind of
cares?
let it off, not play as hard.
Look what they did to the Jets. They freaking wiped them. So who cares?
And look what the Jets did to the Titans.
Big one.
Well,
Yeah,
exactly. One player that does know how to
just slapped
score
him
is
in the
Jonathan
face.
Taylor,
Exactly.
who has a
Jonathan
rushing
Taylor,
touchdown in
yeah.
7 straight games.
116 yards in that game.
Wow.
Whatever, dude. Colts.
That's why I love the Colts
This
so much.
game was close. Whatever.
I don't know. I
If
feel like
Jonathan
this
Taylor
isn't
gets
good
hurt,
for
they're
them.
going to have
That's
some real issues.
Divisional game, though. No, I'm kind of a little bit more on board with you.
It's a
yeah.
divisional game.
I'm a little bit more on board with you, to be honest.
What are you saying whatever for?
Whatever.
It
That's
is the
good
Jags,
for
they-
the Jags.
I guess.
Well, they lost still.
Yeah, they lost.
They
But-
lost, but coming
I
off
was
of a win
expecting.
over
I was
Buffalo,
expecting a blowout this game. And
Right.
It was not a blowout.
It's not a blowout.
Started as a blowout,
started.
and then it did not end as a
They started
blowout.
from the
Like
bottom
they
of the
actually, yeah, they're here now with a win. But like,
Agnew had one long touchdown.
What are you on about?
All it was like one play. That the Colts are better than. Who cares, dude? They Colts won.
Who cares? Oh,
the Colts played a better game, but they still let them come back in, which is
Which
like
has
what
happened
the
all
heck?
year with anybody.
You
Correct.
jumped the gun.
No.
You jumped the gun.
How?
Oh,
You
man, it's on
overlook
your back
things.
now. I'm gonna back off a little bit. Just watch this happen.
You overlook things.
That's how I like to do
It's
it.
gonna come back to bite you.
What do you mean the Colts?
You're gonna
won?
be like, oh, the Jags are playing. Who are they playing next week? Oh, the Jags. Oh, wait. Oh,
wait a
wait a
who are they
second.
playing,
Wait a second.
DJ?
They're playing. Oh, they're playing the 49ers. 49ers got this in the bag.
Oh,
and the
actually,
Jags
I
are
might
gonna
be
win
the
no,
that.
I
Jags
do
in
not
that
say
game.
that. I do not
Okay.
say
Oh
that.
my
You
God, the 49ers.
overlook things.
No.
49ers, I think, stink. But
Yeah,
You're
that's
overlooking this
another-
game. You're
Yeah,
saying
that-
this is nothing. This is nothing. You're
It's
saying
not.
this is nothing.
No.
You're saying this doesn't look bad for the Colts.
No. I'm sorry.
Okay,
That divisional
so-
game was somewhat close.
Okay, so if it were the Steelers 23-17 against the Jags, would it not look bad for the Steelers?
They just tied with the Titans or the Lions, dude.
That's not what I asked.
Would you ask?
I said if it was the Colts or if it was the Jaguars versus the Steelers, 17-23, Steelers won. Would it not look bad for the Steelers?
I mean, they would have
My
won.
expectations for the Colts are way higher than
Yeah.
the Steelers.
That's, yeah.
Exactly. So it looks bad for the Colts.
Sure. Why not?
Okay,
But it doesn't matter though.
it does. Patriots Browns 7-45.
Wow.
Browns, you are browning it up.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hey.
Browns, you suck.
Today is the day that I officially have given up on Cleveland.
Hey, good
Jump
job.
ship.
I have jumped ship.
Wow.
Yeah,
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I'm starting to believe it
I'm
now,
kind
though.
of shocked. I'm really shocked.
Dude,
I'm shocked on the blowout.
Cleveland.
That was a blow.
there's not even an excuse for not having Nick Chubb and Kareem on. It doesn't matter.
That was
45 to 7.
They scored one touchdown in the first quarter, and that was it.
Unreal.
Not even a field goal.
Shout out the Patriots. I'm going to continue to give them credit.
Yeah.
Such
Mac Jones is first rookie
Impressive.
with 3+ touchdowns and no picks in a game in New England history.
Wow.
It's so impressive. It really is. And they're definitely a playoff team now.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
6 and
come on
4.
now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Give them some respect. Bills, they're coming for you. You got to look out. You
Yeah.
know, it's just not going to be a clean sweep like most
Yeah.
people thought it was going to be in the beginning of the year. You got a team on your tail right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Honestly, I feel better about the Patriots right now than I do about the Bills.
Yeah. Browns, it's over. Give up. It's over. Maybe next year. Probably not, though.
Wow.
I said it. You guys make me so angry. I don't even like rooting for the Browns.
I was going to say, what are you angry about?
I'm
Because
not.
he put a bet on
No,
it.
no. Well, no. Yes, but no.
Don't bet.
I just thought they were going to be so good this year.
Yeah, but they
Like
brown
I
it
was
up all the
actually
time.
so sure they'd be in the AFC Championship
Hey,
this year.
Did you
Which
still
is so risky because they brown it up every
did you
year.
still think that going into this week?
Yeah,
Holy crap! Where have you
Yeah.
been?
yeah.
You haven't been watching this whole season where they lost
Yeah.
like the last 5
Yeah,
or 4 games.
I thought they were going to be a lot better teams without a team
OBJ
without Odell.
left.
I really
What are
did.
you on? Why would you even think that?
I mean, they've been a pretty good team the
But they're the
past 2
Browns,
years.
Tom.
5-5.
I mean,
They're the
You're right.
no.
You're right. I'm giving up
Hey, I'm
on
glad
them
you're
now.
back
Look,
to
I'm giving
reality.
up on them now. So you
Good.
guys,
I'm glad you're back to reality.
come on now. You don't bring me down. I'm
surprised
So
with you guys
Baker
now.
Mayfield also left in this game. He got injured in this game.
Yeah, wow.
Is Baker the guy there?
Yeah, wow.
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know.
He's
I
pretty
mean, look
good.
at the quarterbacks they've had in the past 10 years. They've had like 50
Exactly.
of them.
What is it with the amount of talent they have on this team? Why aren't they winning? That's the question.
I don't know, but they're not.
Defense is stellar.
Lining it up.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing: are they going to get rid of him and then wait another 20 years to
No.
get another guy that
No,
might
they're not
be as
going to
good as
get
him?
rid of him.
No.
Oh my God! You show any glimpse of decentness, they're going to keep him.
They're going to keep you forever.
He's a good quarterback.
He's all right.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good.
He's all right.
Yeah. Right.
Good.
Yeah.
He's all right.
Yeah. not
Cowboys
great.
and Falcons. We have a Falcon reaction for that one.
Yeah.
43-3. Cowboys won.
Atrocious game. Now the Falcons couldn't get absolutely anything going. Couldn't even score a touchdown. Blocked punt touchdown. Very stupid. Should not be allowed in the league. Actually, any team beating the Falcons shouldn't be allowed in the league. I think I might bring that up to the commissioner next year. Watch the
You're thinking.
recap. It's painful to do this stuff anymore. I give all my emotions in there. I cried a little bit. I laughed a little bit because I'm in denial. Go ahead, check that out.
Hey, real quick about the Browns, though. They've never really had to pay a quarterback.
Never had to
Huh?
pay a
I
quarterback.
mean, if you think about it. Like, whenever rookie contracts coming in, and, like, do you think they're going to pay Baker a good amount or what? That's just a thought that just came in my head. Like, they never really had
Is
to
this
pay
his last year?
I'd say he's about to have
Like,
to get paid.
has to
Like,
be,
they've
yeah.
never really had to pay a quarterback.
Maybe
Wow.
that's
Like,
smart.
what do you
on
think
their
he would
part.
get?
I don't know.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it actually will.
I think they're going to pay him.
I think so,
I think
too.
they are,
Well,
too.
I wonder what he's going to get.
And
that's
if
all.
they don't pay him, oh, man, I feel like Baker knows that he's going to get his best offer from Cleveland.
Do you
Because
think?
if they don't,
You think
Yeah,
so? You
I
don't think
do.
there's other teams that would want him?
I think there's other teams. that
man,
will.
I think
think
that
there are.
want him,
Cleveland would.
but
I think-
Cleveland, like I said, they've probably never had to really pay a QB in how long.
No,
I don't
that's
even
what I'm
know
saying.
when.
I'll ask this: would you guys take Baker Mayfield if he's a free agent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would.
I would
I
take
think
Baker
other
Mayfield
teams
on the
take him.
Steelers. Yeah, I tell you what, that's my prediction.
He's gonna get paid.
The Browns are going to offer him the most money. If he doesn't take it, he's going to get paid less somewhere else.
Oh, so you're saying he would go somewhere else to win but take less money?
Right, but I don't necessarily know. I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know if Cleveland will pay him the most, knowing that they haven't paid anybody.
because they haven't had anybody to pay.
That's what I'm
they're-
saying.
they're due.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
now they actually might.
they don't
have
know what
some,
to do. They don't know. They've never been in
Yeah,
this
that's what I'm
situation.
saying. That's why I'm like, what are they going to pay him?
They're gonna be
right?
like,
are they
alright.
going to react to this and be like, we need to pay him so much so because like we've waited so long to have like a
Yeah.
Maybe
Obviously-
he's the highest
Decent
paid
quarterback.
in the league.
Obviously, they're hesitant because there's quarterbacks that have come into the year later than him that have already gotten paid. So
Yeah,
they're
I
really
know.
just milking it for all it's worth.
yeah,
Yeah.
Really waiting.
yeah. He does commercials. He's fine.
He's fine.
Oh, he's
State
fine.
Farm.
Just
He's
franchise
alright.
tag him forever.
Yeah.
He's
I don't know.
fine.
He's all right.
Just random thought there. All right, what else?
Next
Panthers.
game, Viking.
Oh.
Oh, you want to do Panthers? Panthers Cardinals.
Oh yeah.
So pretty much the Cardinals did what I expected them to do against the
Last week.
49ers with Colt McCoy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like
Go ahead, TJ. I'm just gonna let you talk.
Yeah.
You can be in your glories for about a couple minutes here.
I'm just gonna say.
34-10.
You guys all told me I was crazy.
Yep.
And here it is. I told you so.
I also expected Kyler Murray to play this game. I didn't think he was going to
I
be
thought
out.
Kyler Murray was going to play this game also. Do you think if Kyler Murray would have played, do you think it would have been a different
Nope.
situation? No.
Honestly, no.
I don't either
Wow.
because I mean Panthers still scored 34 points.
Carolina is the Cardinals' kryptonite.
What?
Every
Why?
year.
That's what Ricky.
That's
said.
what
Every
Ricky
year.
said that like they can't. For
Every
some
year.
reason, the Panthers always beat them.
Well, apparently some stupid stat that I've seen, I guess, Cam Newton's first ever NFL game was a Carolina Panther game. I guess his last college
You mean
game
a
was in
Cardinal game?
Arizona.
A
Or yeah,
Cardinal.
no, I'm saying like Carolina Panthers, like they faced each other.
Carolina versus Cardinals
yes,
game.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. So that was apparently the first game, and now this is his first game back on the
Wow.
Panthers.
And the first
Yeah.
time he comes in, rushing touchdown. Next time he comes in, passing touchdown. He is back,
Here's the
baby.
thing. That is, which again, they did switch it up on the second one because he got a passing touchdown, but that's so predictable. He's just gonna run it to the
No, I
outside.
know.
He's like,
I was shocked that it worked,
that's so
but it
predictable.
did.
Yeah.
PJ Walker had a good game,
I mean,
which
obviously,
kind of gave a little bit of hope because it's like Sammy D,
Well,
what's he doing?
You're not going to have Sam Darnold for the rest of the year. I think
Right.
that's like kind of confirmed.
Right.
Blessing in
So-
disguise?
I mean,
Question
Walker
mark.
had 160 yards in that pick. I mean, he did okay, I guess. It's not great.
Right. I mean, Cam Newton's coming in to start, right? They're not going to use the same formula that they did
think they
versus
said
the
he's-
Cardinals, are they?
No, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not
It
jumping
worked.
on the Cam.
What's
I'm
the
not
word on the
jumping
street?
Cam Newton
I'm
hype
not
right
either.
now.
He's done this way
Right.
too
Back.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
much.
well.
He has one great game and then he falls
Remember
off.
when
with
he
He's
started?
the-
Remember when he started for
back.
the Patriots and he had a hot start, dude? He
Exactly.
had a bunch of rushing touchdowns and
He's back.
I don't
Is
like
he
Cam
better
Newton.
than Sam Darnold?
Yes.
well, yeah, Sam Darnold
Yeah.
is so
Sam
bad.
Darnold's,
I
yeah.
don't know.
So, I mean, if he's at
It's a
least
good move
average,
by the Panthers. It's a
if
good
he's
move by
at
the
yeah,
Panthers.
it's awesome.
Great moves.
If he's at least average, is that good enough?
Yeah.
They're not out of it yet.
No, they're not.
They're not out of
They're
it
in
yet
the
at
just
playoffs
beat-
all.
right now,
they just
I
beat-
think.
The best team in the league.
Yeah, well, you take that with a
Well,
grain of salt, but yeah, they
34 to 10.
did. They did. They dominated. They look really good. They look like they're having fun out there. They did their thing. Robbie Anderson, touchdown.
Yeah.
Believe that?
Yeah.
Believe that?
Cam Newton.
Touchdown, Robbie Anderson.
First touchdown since
figuring
like
it out.
week one.
It was so funny because I think he had like one touchdown, maybe like 4 receptions and I think 30 some
37
odd yards.
yeah.
He was on the panel
Yeah.
next to Cam
Yeah,
Newton.
and they're taking selfies. Yeah.
One thing I remember from that game, a massive scare from Christian McCaffrey going down,
Yep.
Yeah.
and they continue to play him
Yeah.
I hate
even
to-
after
I hate
that.
to say it. He's
even
gonna
with
I think he's gonna get hurt again. He's
Right.
just-
He
If
is.
he gets hurt again, that would be it.
they
That
need to
would be
play
it.
Hubbard more, man. They need to.
And
split
he's
them
not
in
even
half.
doing horrible.
I know.
No, he's not. He really is.
So I don't know why they won't want to split the carries just to save their guys.
I
Like,
think
don't-
Christian just wants it. He just looks like that kind of
I
guy
mean,
that just
yeah, if
wants
you-
to play
yeah,
football. And he
you-
was injured.
mean,
he
of
You,
course,
was.
if you
everybody
pay a guy
does,
that
but-
much, you just have to, or
Yeah.
else it's gonna make it that big contract look dumb.
Do you think they're
Yeah.
trying to just run him in the ground?
I don't
so
know.
if he
Well, I
does
mean,
leave?
not necessarily, but I mean, he was a significant
Yeah.
factor in that
Yep.
game for them.
yeah.
Like,
He is in
hands down.
every single game, and I feel like that's why we lost so much when he was out. But
mm,
when he's on, the whole team is on.
Well, it's just crazy because I was seeing 3 or 4 times where they would send receivers out deep, and then they would just have a little dump pass to Christian McCaffrey, and it would go for 15, 20 yards, and there'd
Yeah.
be nobody on him.
Yeah, yeah, he's a freaking beast. Again, he healthy, best running back in the league because he can do it running and he can do it receiving. The question is,
Mhm.
can he stay healthy?
Mm-mm.
Well, I don't know. We'll find out.
yeah,
I hope he does.
If he gets injured again, then it's screwed. We're
Yeah.
screwed.
yeah. I would not get overly excited about Cam Newton.
No.
Mhm.
I
He's
mean,
like an average. He's like an average.
I'm
guy.
excited to
I
see him
mean,
back.
he's he's a lower bottom. I mean,
Well, hey, we haven't
he's
seen
not
him
in the
play.
top half of quarterbacks.
He wasn't in the league for X amount of weeks for a reason.
But we haven't seen him play it. We haven't seen him play with Carolina. Well, we did see him play with Carolina, and he did.
Are you worried
Good
about
for
the
2 good
drama
plays.
aspect of it?
Nope.
Bringing drama to Carolina again.
Is it saying anything that he wasn't able to do anything with New England, and now Mac Jones as a rookie came in and is
Yeah, but-
balling out?
2 completely different teams.
Okay, fair enough.
And pause.
Hey,
I mean,
yeah,
all
was
it
gonna
shows
say,
to me too is the Panthers massively effed up by getting rid of him. But yeah, no, I think that was one of the biggest mistakes by the Panthers was getting rid of Cam Newton.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that. I mean, I
I
know they
would.
didn't do
Well, I
anything.
mean, it looks like it now. You lost like
Yeah.
$40 million between Teddy and Sam, and look what they've done.
Yeah, but what
Now
would
look,
Cam
Cam's
Newton
back.
done?
Yeah.
What would
We-
he
we
have
don't
done?
know.
Cam
Well,
Newton,
we don't know.
Cam Newton's gonna drop
You
off.
really believe Cam Newton would have done anything? He hadn't done anything in,
I mean,
in years before
I'm
that.
not saying he would have been great, but it just
I think you guys are hating on him too early. It's too early to hate on him. You can't hate on him.
It's
we
not
Yeah.
like he's a rookie quarterback.
Yeah,
though.
we can
We've
hate on
seen
him
him
'cause
in
he
the
hasn't
league
done
twice.
anything.
All that
Yeah,
I'm
but-
saying is I am not buying into the hype.
me either.
Neither am
I'm
I.
not
Alright.
either. He's not
You
going
don't
to do
have to. But you also didn't buy into the hype this week.
Next
And
game
they
up
won.
is the Seattle Seahawks versus the Green Bay Packers. Very slow start to that game.
Yeah, this game was actually disappointing.
3-0 for the longest time.
Yeah, I'm shocked because Russell was back and they didn't put up any points.
You know what's crazy? Green Bay has won 10 straight home games versus Seattle.
Wow.
That's kind of crazy, actually.
It was in Lambeau Field.
That's
I
a-
do. Yeah.
That's a lot of games.
That's what I'm saying.
Holy
Seattle's been
crap.
pretty good for a pretty decent amount of time now. Wow.
I thought the funniest thing out of this game was the fourth quarter, whenever they were just up so much, and on the sideline, it just showed all the Packers players just dancing around, just they literally just look like they're having a good time. They could
DK
look like
Metcalf
oh,
got
yeah.
ejected, and then he tried to sneak back in the huddle.
Did he actually?
Yeah.
Oh,
there was
he's gonna
only
get
a minute
fined.
left, but he
He's
tried
gonna
to sneak
get
back in the
so
huddle.
hard for that.
Yeah,
yeah,
probably.
you had to.
I thought it was
crazy.
funny.
How did he not have to? Don't they have to leave and go to the locker
there was
room
a minute
after?
left. I don't know.
I don't know.
It wasn't the most
I'm not vibing with DK Metcalf.
He's
I'm
an
sorry.
idiot.
It wasn't the most impressive game from either team though, because
No.
the first 3 quarters only a field goal from Green Bay, so that
Yeah.
was
Yeah, the big news coming out of this is Aaron Jones got roughed up, and apparently
Yeah.
it could be pretty severe injury, which who knows how long he could be
Dude,
out
A.J.
for.
Dillon's been kind of taking over anyway. I mean, they've
Yeah.
kind of been splitting evenly, but A.J.
Yeah.
Dillon's been more of an impact than Aaron Jones the past few games.
Because he had a good game that game, too.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was. I mean,
Yeah, and
Packers
it
now
bored-
8-2.
I thought it was a boring game.
It was,
I
17.
expected a lot more out of this.
Now, do we think if Jordan Love would have started, would have
They
been
would've
the same
lost.
thing? They would have lost.
Well, you
I
can't
don't-
lose if the
Well,
if the offense of the
Seattle put up
doesn't
0
score
points.
any
That's
points.
true.
So
That's
that's all
true.
on the defense. So
I don't know. I don't know. Because this is Russell Wilson's big comeback game, too.
Yeah, that was.
Russell Wilson came back and
That-
put up 0 points.
That's why I picked the Seahawks for the pick'ems because I thought that Aaron
Seahawks-
wasn't going to play and
Seahawks
Russell's
are
back.
like their receivers are too inconsistent. Like with Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, they have good games and they have really bad games.
I'll tell you what, there
They're
were a lot of bad picks in this game. It seemed like they were just tossing it up. It seemed like they were just throwing it in the end zone, both Russell
No.
and Aaron.
A game where there was a lot of bad toss-ups was Chiefs and Raiders.
Oh, I love when you parlay stuff like that,
Okay,
TJ.
so
you
Chiefs
segued
pretty
right
much-
into that.
just man. That,
That-
was a big,
there
big
were-
game for them right there.
Dude, what
Oh,
was that
huge.
fourth quarter when Derek Carr just literally threw it straight up?
Yeah.
I think
I
the
feel
ball
like I've seen
got
that 3
tipped.
times.
I think the ball might have got tipped, but it was. I think he might have been going for an
Well,
arm
he-
punt
no,
there
no,
on
no.
3rd and 7.
I don't know if it got tipped. He was being rushed. Like, I think he fell over at the end of
Yeah.
that, so I don't know if that had anything to do with
Time
it.
and
But
Holmes type game. 406 yards, 5 tutties.
Hey, Chiefs said it. They're back.
They're back. Well,
The
Cam Newton's
Chiefs-
back.
the Chiefs are leading their division right now. After everything we said about them, how they fell off, they're leading.
Hey,
the
we said they
division.
could come back in the second half of the
Hey, I'm
season when
not-
we did our recap.
With the Raiders and the Chargers in their division,
It's
which
good.
haven't done really anything.
I'm
Right.
not jumping on this one, saying that they're going to dominate now, but
They are 6-4.
it's a big one. It's a big one.
This is
for
my stance. They're definitely a playoff team, but they're not a dominant team.
No, they're going to win the division.
Ooh.
But nobody
I don't
wants
know.
to play them whenever they make it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Next week, Cowboys.
Next week.
Who?
Oh,
Big game.
actually?
Chiefs and Cowboys.
Oh,
That's a good
that's
one.
incredible.
That'll be a really good game.
Wait, week 12 or week 11?
Sunday, November 21st.
Week 12 or week 11?
That's week
Uh,
12.
Yeah. that's
Week
full.
12.
I think.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, but
Love it.
that's
No,
the Chiefs.
that's next week.
The 21st, this coming Sunday.
Dog, stop playing games.
Is that
Come
this
on now.
next Sunday?
No, Yeah, that's this week.
It's
Yeah.
the 21st.
Yeah.
21st.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on
Monday.
now. Where you at, though?
Christmas is here.
Hey, this is where we start getting snow on the football fields.
I know.
Aw,
I
which
know,
is
but
kinda
Tell you
cool,
one
but at the
place
same
you're not
time,
going to
eh.
get snow in Dallas.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's actually in Dallas or not. I'm not going to
But the
lie.
It is-
Chiefs,
no, it's in
Chiefs did what
Kansas
they
City.
needed to
That's
do, man. Big win. And then
fantastic.
let's not forget about this game: the Eagles and the Broncos. Eagles beat the Broncos 30-13.
Oh,
Did
dude,
they really?
the
Oh,
Broncos
wow.
lost this game for themselves, man. I watched that game.
Yeah.
They got in the red zone a lot of times, couldn't score a touchdown. Big fumble that went for a touchdown.
I don't know, man. The Eagles, they're kind of doing stuff they need to do, but I still don't believe in them.
Nah.
They're a lot better than I thought they were. And again, I'm kind of on the Hurts hype train a little bit. I have
Really?
been for about 4 weeks now or so.
Think they could win their division?
No. What's the record now? What
4
do they
and
have?
6.
4 and 6.
Yeah.
Hey,
No,
they're
they're
not,
not.
out of
Oh.
it yet.
Mm.
They're not out of it yet.
Not out of it,
Oh,
but
They're not
my
going to
God.
make
they're
it.
not in it, really.
They're in it.
Now I have a question. Is the Vikings winning an upset, or is it not an upset? 27-20.
Honestly, anymore, it's not
Technically-
an upset.
You don't think it's an
No.
upset? I was
Technically,
pretty
it's-
down on the Vikings.
Oh, I
As
was
was
too.
everybody. I'm not surprised at all.
But
You're
the
not.
Chargers haven't
I almost
shown me
picked the
anything.
Vikings because that just seemed like a game that they would win.
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
disappointing
but
as
the
they
Vikings could always put up, like, keep it close, but they could never
right,
just
they
finish
that's the thing about the Vikings. They have kept games close, but they're really good at not winning at the end.
If I was you guys, I'd feel really good because going against the Chargers, next week? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think the Chargers are all that, to be honest, anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
I
hope
really
the
don't.
Steelers don't think
Yeah,
that
I
going
don't-
into the game like they
Right.
do versus the Lions and the Bears.
I don't know. I feel like if the Vikings can beat the Chargers, we can definitely beat the Chargers.
No, we can.
Right, dude. The Steelers can beat almost any team. To be honest, it's just. And again, any team can beat any team.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any team can beat any
Yeah,
team.
this season has proved that.
This is a different season. I'm telling you, there is.
Yeah.
I know we just started doing this. There has not been a season like this.
I know.
Yep.
Dude, this is extreme. The
Yes.
amount of upsets, like massive upsets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's crazy. All right, so our Monday night game tonight. I got the Rams at the 49ers.
That's right.
Who's going to be the one that wants to roll the 49ers out of winning this game?
No.
Because it ain't going to be me.
No.
I do.
I am.
You want to roll the 49ers out?
Yeah.
No shot?
As much as I just talked about being like anything can happen and
Oh, you
upsets do, but
I'm talking like blowout.
No. I'm saying, are you giving the Rams or the 49ers any shot to win?
I don't.
He says no.
I don't really do.
49ers, in my opinion, are a bad team.
Yeah, but they're not the worst team.
No, you're right. They're not.
Well, like
I'm
But-
not going to roll the
I'm not rolling them
49ers
out.
out.
I actually, I won't roll them out because I feel like you can't roll anybody out at this point. We just tied to the Lions. I don't roll them out, but I do think that the Rams are going to win.
49ers lost to a Colt McCoy run Cardinals team. I don't know. I just don't see them being anything.
Well,
this
they just
year.
lost to them, though. So
Ooh.
isn't that like even worse than the 49ers?
No. I'm saying the 49ers just lost to him.
That's right. My bad. My bad.
Yeah, the
Another thing
Cardinals beat the Rams earlier.
we get to tune into is the Peyton and Eli show and see who goes on this week.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait,
Yes.
and we have another conspiracy.
We do?
Joe
Oh, yeah,
had
we
one.
do. Yeah.
We do.
Yep.
We
Every-
gotta tease that. We
yeah.
we can't get
That's
into
what I'm
that now.
saying.
A little
We'll
teaser.
tease it.
Oh, we got a
let's just
conspiracy.
say, let's just say Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Oh.
Chiefs, baby.
When are we
Chiefs.
dropping that tomorrow?
Yeah, sure.
Conspiracy theory coming out
Five
tomorrow.
likes. 5 likes will drop it.
5
tomorrow.
likes in 3 comments.
3 comments
And they all have to say
One of them
peanut
has
butter.
to be about a pig.
And one of them has to be about peanut butter.
and a carrot.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
And
There
then
we go.
that'll be it. And you'll see our conspiracy. That's week 10.
10.
10
Wow.
Double digits, kids.
8 more left to go.
8 more left to go. Week 11 next week. A lot of good games next week. Or at least 2 that I know of. Colts and Buffalo.
Oh, yeah.
Dallas and Chiefs.
the
probably
rematch
more.
of the Super Bowl, Patriots at Falcons?
Yeah, that's a
Steelers,
Thursday night
Chargers.
Steelers,
That's a good
Chargers.
game.
Hopefully that'll be a good Thursday night game, and not the crappy Thursday
Yeah.
night game of the season.
Yeah.
Oh. The Dolphins versus the Jets? Come on now. That's a close game.
Yeah,
right
we're
there.
gonna have an exciting
Yeah.
week next week. So if you aren't subscribed, make sure to subscribe.
Next week is
We're
good.
at it.
Hey, Bengals,
It's
Raiders. We got Cardinals, Seahawks.
Ooh,
Oh.
stay tuned.
Tuned.
Giants versus Tom Brady.
We'll see you in the next one. Peace.